Hey everyone, how you doing? Hey Jeffy, I think I've got about 10 minutes or less, and I want to do a quick teach on finding forever partners because you deserve people who will support you all the time, and it's frustrating when you don't get referred. If you understand this frustration of not getting referred or passed over by the better looking dude at the dance, then you know what this is like. And just understand in the comments right now. I'm going to do a 10-minute teach, share some slides. My goal is to make it very clear in this short video, short teaching, what you need to do and maybe how you need to think differently when it comes to getting people to refer you. Because the biggest mistake that I see people in real estate make often is they blame the other person. They blame their friends, their family, my fucking brother, for example. He got somebody else. He didn't use me, right? And we often put the responsibility on getting referred onto other people. Or we think, well, we ask them and why didn't they do it? When there is a deeper problem and a better solution. So let's jump in and have a look at some slides. If you're with me, put with me in the comments. Can't wait to take you through this. Super excited by all of this. Going to jump through some slides really quick here as we go back up to the top here. I want you to understand that you can be lonely in a crowd. So just because you've got a large sphere of influence or loads of friends on Facebook doesn't mean that you are indeed not very lonely and not getting referred. Having a large sphere doesn't mean power. In fact, we know some people who get large numbers of referrals from a very small sphere of influence because their relationships are very deep. And we understand the frustration in not getting referred. It is frustrating. But when you solve this problem, your business becomes so much easier. You don't have to hustle, cold call, door knock. People are coming in with so much more trust. And so I want to look at what it looks like to create forever partners right now. There are three clear things that you need to do. Three clear things. Number one, your story. One of the reasons you're not creating partners is your story, your reason for succeeding, your need to succeed, your goal for the future has not been clearly defined enough. And you would have seen our story worksheet earlier this week. If you want the worksheet and you haven't got it yet, put worksheet underneath this video in the comments. Put worksheet under there. There'll be a bunch of comments for me to answer this. But firstly, we need to look at your story. Two, we have to understand that referral and partnership comes through connection, not just asking for it, right? If dating was this easy, we'd just walk around asking, hey, you want to date? Yeah, sure, let's do it, right? We're looking for connection. We're not just looking for anyone. We're looking for connection. So two, we'll talk about that. And then three, the ability to nurture and nurture well and consistently and deeply. And I think we are all screwed up when it comes to nurturing. We think nurturing is having somebody in some email list or it's not that. No baby has ever grown up in an email list. It needs time, sustenance, food, love, attention, right? That's how we nurture a child. Why do we think we can nurture other people in different ways? Now, I'm not saying, hear me, I'm going to be rude. I'm not saying I want you to breastfeed your clients or bottle feed them if that's your choice. Either is fine. I'm saying we need to understand that nurturing isn't cold. Nurturing is warm and it's relational and it's not, it can be a system, but it's not automated completely. It's a reason for a referral deficit. I want to go through this. If you are referral focused and not relationship focused, if you're counting the referrals you get from your partners, you're doing it wrong. You have a one-way relationship. So you serve them, but they never serve you. You have a transaction mindset. So it's only good if it's getting you money. Your connections are too shallow. So you know lots of people, but there isn't enough depth there. And five, your nurture is inconsistent. So which one of those five things do you struggle with the most? Are you just always counting referrals? Are your relationships one way, transactional, shallow, or inconsistent? Let me know in the comments. The solutions are very powerful. We want you to be partnership focused, not referral focused. So ask for partnerships, not referrals. Two, we want to be sharing goals and dreams. That's how we get a connection. We want a relational mindset, not a transactional mindset. We want deep connections, not shallow connections. And we want to be top of mind because our nurturing is so warm and powerful and wonderful and loved, right? Amazing when you can be on this right-hand side right here. So remember, though, this doesn't all happen in one day. Sometimes relationships move fast. Sometimes they move slow. And your relationships and your nurturing will be boring and dead if you've stopped being curious. You must always be curious. There's always more to know about a person. I could guarantee you that you could name me one person in your life, and I could ask you within 5 questions, I could ask you something that you didn't know the answer to. There's always more to know about another person in your life. I could always find something that you didn't know. There's always more curiosity and love and story to be found. So your story, very important. It needs to be compelling. It needs to be strong. It's a powerful tool to inspire referral partners. This is a worksheet we looked at before. We can't go into it very deep today, but you have 4 different types of stories that you could have going on in your life. It could be about your past and where you've come from. It could be about a change you're wanting to make in the industry or somewhere else in your own life even, or in your community. It could be an ambition that you have, something you really want to achieve, or it could be a giant future goal. And you could have a number of these, but they need to be in your kit bag relationally so you can inspire others to join you. An example of a past story perhaps is, on my last day at work, my boss told me that I would fail. And I'm determined to prove him wrong. If you're a new realtor, I don't want you to fail either. Let's figure out how to help you. When a partner hears this story, they'll do anything they can to help you. If you want this worksheet, again, put worksheet under the video. Let's look at number 2. So first thing, define a story. 2, you got to have partnership connections right here. What do we do to do that? So I want you to understand we want heart level and we want eye level. Heart level, eye level. So heart level, eye level. Here we go. So this is a paradigm that should be happening in all your conversations. They need to know what your story is, and you need to know what their story is. Why have they got this big goal, big dream, etc., right? They don't have a big goal or a big dream, they're probably not a partner. And then what is one thing you can do to help, and what is one thing that they can do to help? So we want to move our conversations like this. All the time we're working this circle. This is what I'm trying to do. What are you trying to do? I'll help with this. You'll help with that. That's a great partnership dynamic. Make sense? And then lastly, nurture. Nurture. And here's the problem with nurture. I want to talk you through this very briefly. I've only got a minute or 2 left. Nurturing requires that you, in every interaction, try and share a bit more about yourself and get to know them a bit better. Perhaps then, if you think about your emails that you send your list, there is often nothing new that they're learning about you. It's all information. Information isn't nurturing. Otherwise, we just put our children in front of the television and let them read all about becoming an adult, right? Nurturing requires relationship. So every interaction, every chat conversation, every in-person meetup, every email you send, are you letting your people know just a little bit more about you? And are you asking them to share a bit more of them? That's nurture. When you nurture the relationship, you're discovering new, powerful, important things. Does that make sense? So these are the 3 things I want you to work on. Holiday period is amazing for this when it comes to creating referral partners. 1, get very clear on why your story matters. 2, know how to establish strong connections. And 3, nurture people so that all your systems are consistently revealing a little bit more of you and asking for you to get to know a little bit more of them. After all, great marketing is simply a conversation between you and somebody else. So let's go ahead and do that. If this is helpful, if you want information on what we're doing right now, got an amazing group of people starting next week in our new program called Clients. If you want information on it for clients, under the video, love to help you some more. I'm Jeff Talbot. Super good to be with you. Put clients under the video. Talk to you soon.